Should I watch Delicious in Dungeon? That's the question of today's video. I saw this anime on Netflix like a couple years ago or like a year ago. I've heard a lot of people watch it because it's streaming on Netflix. And I don't really know much. I just know it's about this group of people who go to a dungeon and are eating food. Like, there's like a genre for this. It's like set in a high fantasy world where there's like a party and they eat food. And the focus is more on the food than the fighting, which sounds really cool. This is on my recommended list and the ratings are pretty good, so why not watch it? My name is Brandon. I'm a huge anime fan. I've been watching anime since high school and university, but for the past 3 years, I've barely watched any. So the purpose of this channel is to watch pilot episodes of each of these anime on my growing list, give my 2 cents on it, and then ultimately decide at the end of it if I should continue watching it or give it a pass. I'm going into this one completely blind, so let's just get straight into it. Oh, Trigger animated this. So we're about to see some money bag animations. Delicious in Dungeon. Whoa. Straight to the final boss. I'm really hungry. Oh. So she can just like teleport him out? So like, is this another world? Are they playing a game? Or is this just like their life? So they're just like, okay, well, let's just go eat something. They're a little carefree knowing that just like someone just basically died. Well then yeah, the broski's not. You guys were down to just like not do it a few moments ago. That's just the same like a weaker version of them. Nice, there's a guide, that's pretty cool. Why is he blushing? Ugh. This guy loves monsters. He's a psychopath. This guy a chef? Okay, this guy knows. This guy has one, sick. First time I ever died, so then you can die in here. Cool. This guy knows what's up. This is sick too, this little animated picture. This guy's eyes are just like, he's just been eating monster food for so long, so he's out here starving. He's like recipes in mind. She would be facing too. Wait, so then can they just revive her? Is that what, like, that's what the girl briefly said? Because that would kind of explain why they're not super stressed about like her dying. You literally ate the last thing. It was delicious. Nice. Got a bunch of fruit. These angles are great. When they start cooking, it just like they literally are cooking with the animation. The way he explains it, the way they make it. This is so good. This looks so good. Nice. Manny plants fruit tart. Now you see the appeal. The way they explain it is really good. That's just how they do it here. They just leave the like interesting. That was Delicious in Dungeon. Yeah, that was good. There's a couple things I do have to say. Like, the best parts of this are when they're like, the animation is super clean. The animation style is super clean, and when they start really like cooking the food, it looks fantastic. This is like a certain type of anime, and there's a certain mood and vibe to it if you're really gonna enjoy it. Because you could definitely tell right off the bat, it's not something where it's gonna be super action heavy. Like maybe the beginning, and there's certain parts where there is fighting, but it's not real. That's not really the main focus. And even the relationships between the characters, it's very surface level, especially right now. It's not really anything deep. It's not anything. They're just a couple friends. Especially like how they just brush over the fact that the sister of the guy like is basically gonna die. There isn't really that much of like urgency. Like there is a little bit of urgency, but it's not like, oh, like it's not unusual for people to die. Even the girl kind of said it, where the first time she died, it was from a slime. So she's basically saying that she has died before, and that dying in this world isn't that big of a deal, which kind of removes a little bit of the, it kind of removes some stakes and makes it kind of less interesting. It's more just like they're just living their life, right? So, should I watch this is a good question. I think I would watch it, but it is something that's very chill. It's not something I don't really care about watching right away. Episode 2, 3, I'm not really super interested. I actually, to rephrase that, I would watch it, but for the sake of answering this question and from all the anime I've watched, I actually wouldn't watch it. If it's something just to chill, just to relax, just to pass some time, or even just have it in the background, yeah, I could have it playing. But intensively watching, it's probably something I would skip. The food scenes though are fantastic. Like the purpose of the show is great, and I think it's really for a specific like mood or vibe in your watching journey. But in the current moment, I want something a bit more continuous and something that's a bit more like I guess intense or like really story driven. This is more just chill, relaxing, about the food, feel good, and just to kind of pass the time. So yeah, that's kind of my that's what I think about it. Have you watched Delicious in Dungeon? What do you guys think of it? Please leave in the comments. No spoilers at all, but do give your feedback on what you think. And that's pretty much it for today's video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.